Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here. I am João Paliteiro. I'm speaking to you live from Coimbra, Portugal, and we are transmitting through TV Pax, which is based in São Paulo, Brazil. Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to get along with you again, and we are going to talk a little bit about some important things which we all are living these days. We are just about a week until the equinox of spring, the spring equinox here in the north hemisphere and the autumn equinox in the south hemisphere. These are great and important dates as they reconnect all of us, all of nature and planet Earth with cosmic forces, cosmic life. We are not alone. We are beings which each one of us represent a cell in the big body of Christ, of God, of the cosmos. And we need to be aware of this connection so that we can be happy and healthy and at ease and peace. When we have this consciousness that we are separated or isolated from the whole, we feel irritated, frustrated. We feel not so much happy and with no joy at all. Because joy is an energy which flows when we have this conscious connection. The connection is always there because we cannot really be disconnected, but we can indeed be connected, but with no awareness of that connection. And it is about awareness that we talk about here, and this awareness is very important. Every bit of life in every day we are living is about awareness or lack of it, because we are always creating our paths, our circumstances. We create upon our thoughts and feelings and upon the things we put our attention to. And so if we are not aware, we are putting attention in a very robotic and automatic way. And so our lives just keep happening in a very non-deliberated way. And we can enter in this victimhood mode where we can start to blame everyone and everything of the things that are happening in our lives that may be not so pleasant. But when we are aware of us and of ourselves and of our connection with cosmic forces, everything changes, because we start to acknowledge that it is our awareness that is going to open a new path of manifestation. We are going to acknowledge that the simply decision of putting our attention in the things we want makes a difference, and the simply decision of withdrawing our attention from the things we don't want makes a big difference. And so these important dates of the equinox and also the solstice are so very important because they again connect and synchronize our frequencies with the cosmos. And we also get closer to these important dates of, for example, March 31st, and then the June, the 13th, the 30th, and the September the 30th, and also the December the 31st, which are the fourth and important dates of the meetings with the karmic council of the planetary hierarchy of the spiritual masters which are guiding the humanity. And the meetings are going to take place with all the I am presences, the divine essence of all living human beings, and also all of the ethereal human beings which are living between lives in the spiritual plane. So we are entering this week, the next week, to prepare the equinox, which is going to be in March 20th, and then the next week or so to prepare the first annual meeting with the karmic council. So 2 weeks for each one of us to prepare for our alignments. The equinoxes have this equal amount of light, and let's call it shadow because it's the way we all know it. And so this equilibrium, this balance between the two of them are what we need to open a portal for our enlightenment. The second ray of God, which is the golden ray, the ray of Master Kutumi or Saint Francis, the ray of illumination, enlightenment, wisdom, discernment, intelligence. This ray is going to be the most present in the equinoxes because of the nature of the balance between light and shadow. It's like the yin and the yang of the Tao, the Taoism, which always is seeking balance between yang and yin, as every oriental arts and therapies, acupuncture and shiatsu and tai chi and qigong and so forth, they all seek the balance between yin and yang. And this balance is going to be the most manifested on earth on the equinoxes. And so we all have the opportunity to align ourselves through these important dates of the equinox. So what about that? Are we going to get the opportunity to do that? How do we do that? We need to be more assertive, to be more deliberative when we say yes or when we say no to things, to people, to ourselves. We need to be more aware, to be more present in the here and now, to decide, to feel, to choose what's best for us, what's aligned with our divine presence. We need to seek this balance within, this silence, this place where everything is at place, everything is aligned and alive, knowing what to do inside of ourselves. We don't need to run or to take a step bigger than our legs. We are just in the right place at the right time, flowing with life. This is the mantras of the second ray of God. And so today the Masters invite all of us to start this week of preparation, which interestingly is in total sync with this period of the Catholic Church, of the preparation for Easter, when Jesus went to the desert, and which has this beautiful golden color, so we are still in the frequency of the second ray. And Jesus went reaching for the perfect alignment, the perfect combination of light and shadow, the perfect combination of yin and yang, the perfect balance within himself, so that he could feel and acknowledge and align himself with the Father, with God, which is also the Mother, with Source. And so we need to go to our desert to do the same, so that we can silence our minds, our bodies, and expand our awareness of what's serving us or not in our paths of infinite consciousness. And so we are going to close our today's show with this meditation of the desert within, this meditation of the golden light, so that we can align ourselves with God consciousness. Let's start with 3 deep breaths. And then we return to the normal breathing, and we can close our eyes and feel our presence in this very moment. We can feel our presence, our breathing, letting be everything that surrounds us, just the way it is. It's perfectly fine, and we bring our total attention to the now, to the inner, and we focus in the center of our chest. Where we can see, imagine a sphere of white light which turns yellow and then gold. Gold in our hearts, which expands, filling every cell in our body. And even all around us, this golden light expands, filling the space around us. We are now aligned with Christ consciousness through the golden light of infinite wisdom of all the Buddhas, all the Christs, all the enlightened beings of this earth and beyond. We are the presence of God Himself in our body. Radiating our light, our peace to all humanity. And we have the presence of the Ascended Masters, angels and archangels, all the rays of God, all our spirit guides, our mentors are present, assisting us. And we give thanks to them. And we be this light of perfect alignment with Source, with the cosmos, with all human beings of this earth, and we breathe deeply, and we bring our consciousness to the here and now. We can open our eyes. And I thank you so much for your presence, for your light. I wish you a very blessed week and a profound preparation for your equinox next Thursday, March the 20th. And then for your meeting with the Karmic Council at the end of this month. We see each other again next week on Friday. Until then, much love and light to you. Namaste.